What? Temin and the 80s together. Here he's inhaling the sun. What kind of symbolism is that? The perfect thing would be this outrun imagery from the 80s. So Temin is actually on a car driving into the sun or something like that, and this big obelisk in the background. I wonder what it symbolizes right there. The moment I hear Temin's voice, I don't think the score can go below 10. Does this mean this is equally good with Sex in the Air? Hello guys, this is June Airy. I'm an artist developer and producer, and today I'm going to watch Temin's Horizon.
반복해 round and round 늘 같은 엔딩 색채를 잃은 eyes 그 시선에 담긴 난 dangerous 익숙함에 길들어 안 좋아할 뿐이야 색다른 걸 찾아봐 내 안에 들을 push on 끝없는 special horizon 사라진 현실의 경계 늘 잠겨있던 문을 열어 Special horizon 찰나의 덮쳐온 panic 아득히 빠져 마치 어울린 듯이 날 뒤덮어 그리우는 shadow 익숙했던 궤도를 벗어나 내 맘에 벌어진 query 닿을 것처럼 멀어지는 느낌 내 시야를 삼켜 Special horizon Special horizon 햇살처럼 퍼져가 Can feel the lights coming 빛이 나를 감싸고 눈고 싶지 않던 저 지평선 넘어 다가온 별빛들이 구원 같아 Hold me 홀린 듯해 그 끝이 어디든 더 두렵지 않아 난 No more time Better days, oh better days come Cause better days, cause better days Oh better days, oh better days 잠겨있던 문을 열어 Special horizon 찰나의 덮쳐온 panic 아득히 빠져 마치 어울린 듯이 날 뒤덮어 그리우는 shadow 익숙했던 궤도를 벗어나 내 맘에 벌어진 query 닿을 것처럼 멀어지는 느낌 내 시야를 삼켜 Special horizon 내 시야를 삼켜 Special horizon Better days, oh better days come Cause better days, cause better days Oh better days, oh better days 내 시야를 삼켜 Special horizon
What? Temin and the 80s together. I mean, Temin has already been touching the retro wave and the 80s and all this kind of stuff, but here's a song that is obviously made with that theme in mind. So to get it out of the way, for the people that haven't watched my review of Sex in the Air from Temin, that I explain everything there, Temin is my favorite solo male artist. In general, I love his vocal color. To my ears, it sounds the best from any other K-pop male artist, and I like how he prioritizes art instead of gimmicks and showing off his body or something like that. He's a true artist in that sense, and this is why I'm also attracted as a guy to watch and enjoy this. He's not trying to sell his main attribute, he's just showing off his art. So you should understand I'm heavily biased, and I don't mean that other male solo artists are not great. He's just my favorite. I will have one negative thing to say about this before I go to the overwhelmingly positive. And that one thing, as greedy as it sounds, is that I would love this music video to have more imagery, more visual things going on, a background storyline in the 80s. Because this is is pretty much a performance video right now, which of course fits Taemin perfectly, that's his style. I'm just saying what I would love to see here. The perfect thing would be this outrun imagery from the 80s. So Taemin is actually on a car driving into the sun or something like that. But of course, as I said, Taemin is not exactly that kind of artist. Performance is his strong point, and well, you can't have unlimited money to do anything you want. So with that out of the way, the instrumental is absolutely blessed. It's this classic 80s retro wave, fast-paced song, which of course has modern production and it's very pleasant to listen to. Now the vocal melody, I wouldn't say it's absolutely perfect. It's really hard to write vocal for this kind of music without getting a little boring, because the reality is that the 80s songs, as great as they were quite repetitive. I mean, this kind of songs anyways. And I think Taemin's production team here understand that, and they went with a little more flow, a little more things to say, instead of sticking to some kind of 80s hook in the vocals. And that's totally fine, because we're here for Taemin's image, we're here for the 80s song, we're here for Taemin's vocal color, so lyrics and vocal melody perhaps are secondary. The music video is an absolute treat. Here he's inhaling the sun. What kind of symbolism is that? They have a couple of really nice dance sets here. There's also this really nice acrylic box with all these graffitis on top and Taemin dancing inside. It allows for some really nice imagery. We have some close-up modeling shots like this. And here all this diversity in the dancing crew, with two of the guys actually taking off their shirts at the end, which is interesting. And we have this kind of corridor scenes here and there, kind of modeling scenes. But in general, that's the music video. So in its majority, it is a performance video. Oh, we also have this kind of scenes here, a little bit of acting and modeling, and this big obelisk in the background. I wonder what it symbolizes right there. Anyways, so to me, again, this is 10 out of 10, same as Sex in the Air. The moment I hear Taemin's voice, I don't think the score can go below 10. Does this mean this is equally good with Sex in the Air? I don't know, to be honest. It's very hard for me to make choices like this. I really love Move. That's my favorite from Taemin for sure, but under that, everything is equally perfect. Just enjoy seeing Taemin making new music, and I have no reason to put my brain through these complicated decisions about which song is better or something like that. It's like an ice cream. You put the vanilla, the chocolate, the strawberry, they're all nice. You don't have to choose just one. And I really like how Taemin just makes music without caring about trends so much. You would say, hey, but this 80s retro wave vibe is a trend. But I don't think Taemin here plays on the trend. He's not trying to get viral or something like that. I don't think he needs that. He's just making his good music and the day goes on. Meanwhile, he's making a great discography for concerts, for our enjoyment, for the arts. So absolutely great job from Taemin. If you want to watch and hear more of me saying great things about Taemin, you can go watch my review of Sex in the Air. I don't know when we're gonna see Taemin again, hopefully very, very soon. But this was an excellent job. So as they say in Korean, sugo heso. Let's let him take a breath and give us great music in the future as well.